here we are. What can we make better on the next layer we're doing? Make the hand more believable. Let's do something on the fingers and on the hand itself. Put in an overlap, and when he throws the ball, the force of the hand going up will push the ball up. So it goes up here, and when the ball lands in the hand will go down here. And when it goes up again, it will drag behind. And then the moment the ball leaves the hand goes up. That is the force that throws the ball. That's for the hand, and now we work on the fingers. I selected the ball. Let's deselect the ball and now concentrate on the fingers. Let's put an overlap on the fingers. They drag behind. And the moment the hand, basically, no, it's not always like that, but if the hand change the direction, the fingers go the opposite way. Yeah, looks much better. So let's take a look from the camera perspective, and yeah, the ball shouldn't be in the middle of the hand. It should be more in the fingers, so the fingers can throw the ball, and it's not basically the hand, it's the fingers that throw it. So just move all the keys from one curve of the ball forward, so it's much easier, so I don't have to do it for all the keys. Just select some of them and can adjust it in the hand. This one for up and down. Yeah, it's better. Goes up later. Here, yeah. Oh. Key here. Oh, now it goes back, so I didn't take all the keys I should. And I do the same for another selection of keys until here. Okay, so select all of them. So move it there. Just make it the same. Yeah, it's better. Just correct it here. Just put a key here. And here the ball should be still in the hand. It's not 100% okay, but for now it's fine. Alright. What we will do, we will put some overlap on this pointing hand. When it goes up, it's too stiff right now. So we will overlap the hand, we will drag it behind, and also the elbow. See? And when it comes up, it will be overlapping. It will go up and then it will come down a little bit more. He hits the post, but then settles into a more extreme pose. And here it will go down to that pose. So it's very subtle, but it should like a wave. Very subtle, but take a look here, the overlap. So the hand goes further and then overlaps, goes through the pose. And the hand shouldn't go up at the end. Just take the key here, put it here, that's it. And we do the same when the arm goes down. We put in an overlap, so it doesn't feel so stiff. So what we're doing now is all fine-tuning already. It's another pass where we have the basic animation, we see what is happening, and now we do adjustment on overlapping and subtle movement. We will work on the eyes and we'll make everything work better. So you can see the overlap, the overshoots, overlapping again in that direction. It's still too stiff. The arm is freezing and we don't want that. So it shouldn't freeze, so make it a moving hold. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit, until he goes further. It's like a long slow in. When I see the end again now, I think it's not yet there. It's too slow, everything is moving with the same speed. This should stay longer. So what I do very often, I now change the timing. I select the keys and scale them into the direction where I want more time. So I have more time here now, and this is faster now. The turning around is faster. And that's the way I change timing very often. So first save it. So I put in overlapping action, make it more believable, subtle movement, make more arcs, change the timing. Now we will change the timing for throwing the ball, and that's the way I work. It's like Nani, like the ogre said. Work in layers. Work from the base and get more details and more details, and then at the end there should be the final animation. So I don't like, suppose at the end he's too much in his knees when he looks to us, so let's change that. Rise his body a little bit, change the position of the knees. The pose itself is not the nicest yet, but don't worry, we will change that later. And here something weird is happening with this hip. I should turn this one faster. That direction. And now we do that throwing the ball. It still is in his hand. So let's get rid of it. So at this point he will lose the ball or throw the ball. Let's get rid of all the keys that are there already. So let's throw the ball. Do it by animating the constraint. Let's do it by keyframing the blend value. At 1 the ball is in his hand, and at 0 it will not be there anymore. So throw the ball. There it goes. And adjust the hand. Change the timing of the hand throwing the ball. Now the ball should be still in the hand. So let's find out why it isn't. You see? Alright, it's an overshoot. So just make the double key and it's gone. And now we open the fingers. When he's in that position, the fingers should be opened, because the ball left the hand. A key here. Get rid of some keys we don't need. Here it opens and it's gone. So get rid of some keys. Alright. So he throws the ball, opens the hand, closes the hand, and then opens it again. That's better. So it's not stiff. And I think that throwing the ball is too slow. So we changed the timing. This one, this here, this is too slow. This should be faster. But before we do that, we change the pose a little bit and make the movement a little smoother. He should move all the time and don't stop at that pose here. So get rid of some keys. See, there's something weird going on. So that is an overshoot again. As you can see, as he hits that pose, he goes a little bit further than he should and then goes back. It's that movement. So let's show you how this works. This overshoot, let's get rid of it. Don't just make it flat, because then it would be dead. The movement would stop. So always put a little bit of movement in it. Move this key down, change the tangent. And later on we will do that after we think the animation looks quite nice. We change the tangents or the curves in the graph editor. That's the point when I use the graph editor very often. Or that's the point when I use the graph editor. I go in and change the value of the key and change the tangent. Take a look now, it looks better. No overshoot anymore. The smooth movement. But now what we do is speed up the action of throwing the ball. And we do that by selecting all the controls and selecting the area you want to speed up by scaling the keys together. You do the snap, so the keys jump onto full frames. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah. And also scale that a little bit so he's longer in that pose. So the anticipation is longer. And the action is faster. As you can see, I scrub through the timeline again and again to see if the movement is fine or not. And then now we overlap the head when he goes down and comes up. Yeah, and the movement of the body looks weird. So let's keep him more in that pose. No, we don't do that. Let's try something else. It's with the way he moves up. This looks very robotic. Should be smoother, more overlap. Let's take the hip or the main controller. Let's see what it is. Change the rotation here. What is going on with the head now? Change that. Get rid of it. Let's go to the perspective and grab the shoulder head controllers. See why the movement is like it is. Let's correct those. Get rid of this key. And this arm is swinging while he goes up. And this arm is almost leading the upper body while it goes up. And this arm should come down faster. It's like swinging his whole body up with the arms. It looks like he's taking the energy from the arms to move the body up. So let's put a little bit of overlap in the upper body. And this one goes a little bit backwards, so it is smoother. Let's take a look again. But here, when he threw the ball, it's going down, up, down again. It's doing a little jump here. So we have to get rid of that. It should be all one fluid movement. So let's delete some keys. Alright, let's take a look how the movement looks like here. I think it could be still faster. Let's get rid of 1 or 2 frames here, so the action of throwing the ball will be faster. First, let's save it. So if we destroy the animation, we still come back to the one we saved. That's also something I do. I save an animation before I start to change it. Let's take a look where we get rid of frames. Here. Let's delete that, and maybe that one. No, this one is better. It's not faster yet. So what we should do, let's stretch this and rotate that back. So it's already overlapping here, and the elbow is leading the movement, and then the, oh no, because we changed the timing, the ball is still in the hand, so he should leave the hand earlier. Move it up here. So let's try something. Let's delete this key here. Select the upper body and get rid of this one. We select those keys and move them 1 key to the left. And now it should be faster for 1 key. Sometimes that's enough. Adjust the ball a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And maybe now let's tweak the timing here at the end of the throwing the ball and the follow through. This moving hold should stay longer. Let's extend this pose. This still should stay longer. Get rid of this one. And put the key here. So that this pose stays longer. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so let's save it.